Hey everybody, CJ here, and just finished up watching Cobra Kai season 3. Actually, I didn't just finish it. Finished it actually quite a few days ago. But point is, finished Cobra Kai season 3, and I guess most of what I have to say about it really applies to all of the seasons. This isn't a lot of this stuff isn't exclusive to season 3, but watching season 3, I was kind of struck by the fact that this show, at least so far, it's basically been a study in giving fans what they want and then living with the inevitable success that comes with giving fans what they want. And I'm a Karate Kid fan from way back. I guess technically there's 4 movies, but really there's 3 movies, as far as I'm concerned. And, uh, I love all 3 of the movies. I think each of them, they all kind of bring, something that's particularly original to the ongoing story. And honestly, if Daniel LaRusso's story had ended with Karate Kid Part 3 and there were no more movies, no TV shows or Netflix shows, no nothing, I would still really enjoy those movies and think that they're worthwhile. But Cobra Kai basically continues that story, obviously, and the the deep and abiding sense that you get from really any of the seasons, but we're talking about season 3 here. The sense that you get is that there is more story to tell, that these characters do have a lot more potential. And I'm familiar with the arguments that, number one, this really, Cobra Kai really is Johnny's story, and everything else that happens, all the other characters, they all basically serve his character arc one way or the other. And you know what? That's great for those who think of this primarily as Johnny's story. You know what? I'm not here to tell you you're wrong or anything like that. I'm just saying that Daniel is kind of my entry point into this, into this series. I like Johnny. He's a great character and all that. But for me, my entry point really was Daniel. And what works for, at least for me, and I think other fans as well, when it comes to Cobra Kai, is the fact that the original characters are being treated with a great deal of respect. They're not being destroyed. They're not being undermined. They're basically not being canceled so that we can make room for new characters. Now, there are plenty of new characters on the show. And, you've got Miguel, Sam, Robbie, Tori, Aisha, etc. And they're great. There's nothing wrong with them. They're great characters. Hawk, all of them. But the fact is, one set of characters is not getting screwed over so that the other characters can get more time in the sun. All of the characters are being treated with respect and reverence. It's obvious that the writing staff, they really are eager to do right by what's come before, while at the same time they're creating something new. And what this has done is it's basically engendered this just this really strong sense of affection among the fans. The outpouring of adoration that seems to accompany each season. Each season seems to be more popular and successful than the last. To me, it's a testament to the fact that Cobra Kai it's a quality product, and it tries to, it basically, as a show, it tries its best to honor what came before while at the same time telling new stories. And it really does achieve that balance of old and new, where if you're a fan of the series at all, of the Karate Kid series at all, the characters that you know and are familiar with, they're always there. And at the same time, you're always receiving something new, some new character arc or some new subplot or some new backstory or something like that. The story gets progressed, but it's progressed in a way that serves the characters and serves the story and honors everything that came before. And it is just such a tremendous difference. You know, watching Cobra Kai is just such a different viewing experience than watching the Disney Star Wars sequel trilogy, which was all about killing, what's the quote? Forget the past, kill it if you have to, or let the past die, kill it if you have to. And there is none of that in Cobra Kai. I think it's fair to say that Cobra Kai is equal parts nostalgia and originality. And when you think about it, like, what a difficult balancing act that has to be to pull off. But the writers have now done it 3 seasons in a row. And, you know, this show's rep, I can understand where maybe this show is not for everybody, but it's like, at the same time, this show was created to appeal to as many of the old school Karate Kid fans as possible. And the direct consequence of that seems to be that the show is reaping all manner of success and praise and accolades as a result of trying to be true to what the Karate Kid movies were always all about. And honestly, it basically expands the characters that you loved, or most of the characters that you loved the most from the movies, and maybe gives them a little bit more screen time, a little bit more character development, you know, a few more subplots and things like that. It's basically more of what you loved in addition to what you've already got. And like I say, I mean, I've got nothing but praise, respect, and appreciation for this show. And I really enjoyed myself, you know, watching Cobra Kai season 3. So anyway, I doubt that anyone involved with the show is watching this video right now, but just in the event that they are, thanks a lot, guys, because, you know, this is how you revisit a classic and cherished and beloved property. But doing it in a way that makes sense for the modern day. This is how you do it. Cobra Kai. So anyway, I just wanted to throw all that out there and see what comes back to me. I am actually kind of interested in what the rest of you think about all of this, you know, especially in terms of Cobra Kai and what you thought about this season. So be sure to comment about it below. I'm interested to hear what you have to say. So anyway, I'm CJ, and that's that. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, make sure you're still subscribed, comment, like, and share this video because it really helps me out. Also, you can find me on Twitter at Cole Loves Comics.